the guest that we've all been waiting for, I've been waiting for. Welcome to In the Workroom with Manny. Meg McSherry. Meg, thank you for coming down.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yes,
I'm very flattered,
I'm
Manny.
happy to have you here too. I knew that this would be the fun and easy podcast for me to do because...
That's me, fun and easy.
What? Fun and easy, Meg. But you and I have always gotten along so well. And I was thinking about this morning about how we first came to start working together. And I think it was from Meredith.
It was
Rade.
Actually, can I tell you I'm not going to say her name, but there is a former client of yours that was a mom in preschool with me. She used to live in Newton.
Really?
I'm afraid to say her name because she might not. And she knew you and used you.
Yes.
She knew I was starting my business, and she said you have to find
Manny Yes. That's right.
But also Meredith Rade and a bunch of my other friends from the old days already were on to you.
I have to have Meredith on here too, by the way. She's because there was that one night where you and I and Meredith and a couple of ladies from the office went to the 540. We were just looking at the photo.
Yeah.
We all have the same humor.
Yeah, it's either like twisted or you really like it. And there's a fine line.
Well, I have to start with this story. The best.
Oh no.
One of the best. I've told you this many times, and I've told people many times.
I think I know which one you're going to tell.
One of my favorites is when I came to your house to measure for some drapes.
Yeah.
And some other stuff we did, some Roman shades, and we did that wall-to-wall drape in your family room.
Yes, good memory.
So I walk in, and you go to your husband. You go, "This must be awkward because this is my work husband, and you're my home husband.
Yeah,
you guys aren't going to fight, are you?"
Right. Let's be okay with this. And what did Brian say?
Yeah,
I think he may have said something like, "That's fine with me."
Yeah, that's fine. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, because I do have a lot of. Well, I have a few solid work husbands.
You do.
Over the years. And I say that with complete love and affection. Like, for real, like, they're my people. And my real husband, I think, is really okay with that.
Yeah. You know what? He's got to be pretty cool, though, because he can hang with your humor, which means...
Yeah.
And he's different than you, though. I mean, like my house, too. I mean, my wife is very different than me. But
But Brian and I have been together since I was 19.
19?
And I'm now almost 43.
Huh.
So he knew what he knows how it goes.
How he knows how it goes.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't feel bad for him.
My poor wife, I don't think she can stand me anymore. I make good jokes sometimes, but she knows my ways, and I think she's just like,
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But that is why we, I think, really enjoy working together and being together.
Yeah. No, I always look forward to, Jeff does a lot of the measures now because honestly he's better at measuring than I am.
You always do say that. And I'm not even there. I'm not at the measure.
I know, you're not there either.
Look at us. We've grown up.
I know. Yeah.
I have my big girl pants and you have your big boy pants.
My pants are getting bigger by the year, but yeah. What's your go-to when you go out on the road? Do you have like I'm on the road a lot. You're on the road a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have a go-to place that you're like, I'm really in the mood for X? I'll give you mine, so I'll give you some time to think about it.
I thought you were going to ask, what's your go-to outfit?
Oh, outfit.
To show up to on site.
We can talk about that too.
But I think yours is more food related.
Oh, geez. Looks like...
Who is that?
Look who just walked in.
Can I tell you, your mom is a really big fan of mine on Instagram.
Yes, she is.
And it means the world to me.
Yeah.
I reply to her or heart her comments all the time. You were about to ask me what's my go-to something when I'm on the road. And I thought you were going to say outfit, but I don't think we're going to talk about outfit. Fashion.
We'll
Are you
going to
say
outfit.
something about food?
I was going to say food.
Okay.
Well,
I was like listening to
I'll give you mine.
Yeah.
So the perfect bar at Starbucks is the best. It's a peanut butter bar with chocolate chips in it.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You might have to get me one the next time. I think.
We're going to have to talk about this. So I have multiple things to send you for 5 things with Meg, by the way. It's one of my favorite emails I get.
Oh.
That's
so
things
nice.
With Meg. 5 things with Meg.
It's my weekly email.
It's always interesting. I know how hard it is to put together. You always have so many thoughtful things on there.
Okay, first of all, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I think what's problematic is it's actually not a lot for me to put together because it really is the 5 things that just like come out of my brain or things I've seen throughout the week and I snap on my phone.
Yeah.
So that's kind that it seems like, wow, it took a lot of time, but it's truly like 5 quick things that I'm like, I want, need, or read.
Yeah. Well,
But maybe I should include this bar.
well,
Is it like a protein bar?
well, it's a protein bar. It's called the Perfect Bar. With a coffee, it's excellent. If you like peanut butter, if you like chocolate chips.
Love.
The problem is they're like $4.80 at Starbucks. You can also get them at Whole Foods and mini bars for a lot less.
Okay, I need to look out for that.
It's very good. I don't think it's the best thing for you, but it does have some protein.
But options when you're on the road all day,
Yeah.
like we are slim unless you pack a lot with you, which I try to do a combination of both.
I never pack. I try to. I start buying these meals that are, like meals that you warm up.
Right. But that's hard too on the road.
It's really hard.
I know.
Yeah. And
do you find like you're eating at weird times?
Always.
Right.
Either like 11 or like 3.
It is hard.
Yeah.
Our lives are hard.
Go-to outfits though.
I thought that's what you were going to ask.
Go-to outfits.
Well, I do think it's a thing, especially for women, because we're going onto job sites a lot, construction sites.
Yeah.
And you're with all these contractors and workers who can get away with wearing certain things.
Of course.
But as women, you still need to look professional.
Yeah.
So I thought you were going to ask me that. And I was going to say like cute sneakers. Thank goodness cute sneakers are in.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess that's not what you were asking.
No, I was, because I always like to bring things up when I started doing these podcasts. I like to bring things up that people can't obviously tell from your Instagram, or have never had the chance to talk with you, or haven't been to one of your panels, which you've been on like 6 in a row now. So
oh gosh, wow.
You're such a panel,
panel person.
Panel person.
Thanks.
Panel person.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you are. You're good at it. You're good at it.
Really, I love doing. Well, clearly I have the gift of the gab. And I love what I do. So I'm always honored if somebody's like, let's talk about what you do. I could talk about it forever.
You did a great job.
I think I have the best job in the world.
You do. And
you
you're very
probably
good at
do
it.
too, but I might beat you.
I do. You asked me earlier when we were walking around the new shop, you said, did you pinch yourself? I pinch myself every day here because I can't believe how lucky I am.
Yeah.
I can't believe how lucky I am to work with people like you.
Yeah.
It's true when I say it, Meg. You're one of my all-time favorite people.
Same.
Yeah. No, I feel.
But isn't that the best? Like somebody once asked me, what am I most proud of with my business?
Yeah.
And it's not a project.
Yeah.
Like I've had a lot of projects I'm super proud of and were big markers for me. But the two things I'm most proud of is the team I have in my office, and then the relationships I have in the business, and you are part of that. And
no, definitely.
Because I think it's a really hard job, and owning your own business is not for everybody.
No.
So if you can find like-minded, warm people who have your back and support you, that makes it really. That's it for me.
Yeah. No.
More than the money, more than the the glitz and glamour, which isn't actually true. There's no real glitz and glamour in this industry, but right? It's the people.
It's the people. It is the people. I mean, and you and I have figured out things like, okay, how are we going to make this cafe curtain, or what's this cushion going to look like, or how are we going to fix this Roman shade, or something like that, or. But you and I have also had the conversations like, hey, I've got someone coming up on maternity leave. How did you handle it, Manny? And I handled it this way. Oh, you're right. I'm going to do it that way too. Or how did you handle it, Meg? And
I think everybody, probably in any industry, but if you're a business owner, you need friends in your industry who own their businesses to talk about HR stuff or all of it, because that's the stuff that you can't learn on Instagram or many books. And I have a few people who I can call up and say, how do you handle this?
Yeah.
What are you paying? What are you doing for vacation? What are you doing for maternity? And that is super valuable.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Especially people who are also good bosses, good business owners.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So
the one thing I couldn't remember at all, I couldn't remember how you got into this.
Oh man. Yeah.
Line of work. You told me one time at your house, I remember when I came to measure your house, you were telling me, because we were talking about the Peloton.
How do you remember this stuff?
I have a weird visual memory.
Okay. I hope you're right.
I can't remember people's names.
Okay.
I cannot remember people's names. I have a problem with that.
That's okay.
So when I go to these events that we go to,
yes.
I'm always like, hey, you know.
There she is.
Hey. Thank God for the name tags. But
I know.
It's so obvious when you're looking at the name tag.
And you're like, hey, I'm reading your name. Yes. Okay, what happened at my house about me?
I don't remember where you came.
like how I did this.
Yeah.
How I got into it.
How did you get into it?
I went to college for English.
Oh.
Right? Like I love to read and write, and I thought, well, I don't know what else I want to do, so I'll do this. And right after college, I moved to New York City, and I managed a retail store in Manhattan.
Oh, wow. I never knew
because I did a lot of retail throughout high school and college. And within a few months, I quit. And it's because I'm really good at knowing what I don't like, and I don't have a high tolerance for misery.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what else I wanted to do. I knew I loved retail because I loved working with people and selling product. But until I was managing a store, and this is for like a company that has like thousands of stores worldwide, I thought I'd be able to be really creative with like how to display it and how to manage people, and I was wrong. And I just wanted more autonomy, so I had no idea what to do, but I randomly applied to a few interior design programs in New York City because there's a ton there. And on a whim, I got into Parsons School of Design. And I did, I know, I guess I don't talk about this.
No,
it's not the most interesting story, but
it is.
I did, so I quit my job and I did a 2-year full-time program at Parsons, and I got a degree there. And after that, just worked for different firms until I had kids and I stopped work altogether for a while and then started my own business.
Wow.
But I am a believer, like I never knew really what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I think that's totally fine and okay.
Yeah.
But I trusted that what I wanted to do and was meant to do would kind of find me. And if you put yourself out there, like it will find you too. So that's probably going to sound hokey, but it ended up working for me.
Oh, that's great.
But it's not like I grew up like reading AD and like drawing homes. Like it was not like that. I kind of just found it.
Yeah. No, that's.
I wish it was more compelling than that.
No, it's a great story. You want to hear something funny and sad?
Yeah.
I was the worst.
Funny and sad.
I was the worst waiter ever.
Yes.
I was such a bad waiter. One time I was a waiter. I think during college, after college, I was a waiter one time. I was the worst waiter because my attention span can only be on one thing at a time, so I could never handle multiple tables.
Right.
But what I'm getting at is you know what your strengths are, right?
Yeah.
And I worked in the corporate world for a bit. I was terrible at that too.
Right.
Terrible.
But don't you think it's as important, if not more so, to know what you're not good at and what you don't enjoy doing?
Yeah.
Like we both have kids that are kind of in the same age group, and I say to them, like, learning what you don't like is as important as knowing what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know. We ended up where we're meant to be.
I agree. This business was in my parents' basement. We used to have people coming through the house all the time.
Sure.
And there was this I wish he was still alive. We had this installer, Johnny May. Johnny May was one of the most brilliant guys. He was so smart. He was a musician, and he would come to my house, and I'd be watching, Saturday morning cartoons in my pajamas or underwear, and Johnny would come up, and I'd be like, "Oh, shit, John's here." But he would come up, he would chat with me about stuff. But I grew up in it.
Yeah.
I would go on installations with John. He was such a sweetheart. But I got to know the business through mom and dad, obviously, but through people like John. And I like it because it's always, for me, important things are short little wins, and everything is short, mostly because of my attention span, but everything is short. You focus on that, you figure it out, you get it done, and then you see it go up in the house and you're like, oh, that worked out well.
Yeah.
Or a mistake happens and you're like, okay, here's what went wrong. Here's how we're going to fix it, and let's do it right away and get it right. So,
you know what that makes me, and I'm sorry if we're going off topic of where you were going to go with that.
No, I wasn't.
But I do believe in celebrating any win.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that or if you do, but I feel like probably in the past 3 or 4 years, I've been really intentional on celebrating any win because I feel like it's so fast paced that if something great happens, 10 seconds later, your attention's on something else because that's just what it is to own a business.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you do that too, because I do. And I try to get my team to as well. Let's all pause. We all made this happen. We all did it.
Yeah.
That was a huge success.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Before we just run off to the next thing, let's take a moment and remark and celebrate what we did.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right, Meg, because
it's too fast otherwise.
It's too fast. How many times?
But do you do that? You can be like, no, I really don't.
We do. There was a period just after COVID. Remember, you were the first measure I had right in the heart of COVID. Remember,
yes.
You called me up and we had this measure in Wellesley and we were trying to figure out how to do it. And I was like, I don't know. It was such a difficult time.
Everything was a disaster.
Yeah. But it was from that measure on when I met you there that the fire started, right? And it just started.
Oh my God.
We started going crazy, right? Yeah. And we were going 100 miles an hour, you know? And that was a period from then until about earlier this year where
What are you trying to run a workroom or something and there's a noise? They're just trying to do their job.
It's okay, Andrea. We're going to be done soon. Tell Elias we're going to be done soon. But we were so focused on just getting it done and getting it done right. And when it would go up, it'd be done. Be like, okay, what's next? All right, this one's next. Okay.
Right.
So you're right,
on that treadmill, and then you have to just keep going. But I think COVID was a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I know for your business and mine, it really accelerated growth probably.
Yeah.
And that's good. But with growth comes a lot of problems too if you don't have time to really examine what's happening.
Yeah. No, you're right. But celebrating small wins, that's a really good one, Meg. I like that.
Right?
I like it.
I say this to a lot of my peers, other designers. Like one designer recently got like a really great, got great press for something. And I texted her and I was like, I hope you're celebrating. Like take a second and celebrate it because it takes so much work to do what we all do. And there's so much stuff that's not fun and hard about it. So when there's a win, celebrate it.
Yeah.
I just buy jewelry for myself. That's how I celebrate real wins. Like
Jewelry's
a biggie.
Good. Jewelry's good. Speaking of jewelry, I feel naked today. I had to take off my wedding band.
Oh, is it because I'm here and
no,
you were trying to send me a message?
No, it digs into my so one of my questions I was going to ask you.
I am still happily married, yes.
I was going to ask you what you do for yourself. What does Meg do for you? You said buy jewelry, but like
yeah, but that's like that's not often.
Well,
but no, what do I do for myself for what? Like,
well, I'll give an example of mine. I had to take better care of myself. So I hired a trainer and I drive my boys to school every morning. So the only time I can see them is at 5 a.m. So I see them at 5. We work out from 5 to 6. I run home, I shower, and I drive the boys to school.
Yeah.
It kills my morning a bit, driving the boys to school and working out, but it's what I have to do.
Yes.
And if I don't do it, I won't ever see where this place is going to go because it's going to,
right.
It's my stress reliever. It's my health check-in. It's allows me to eat my perfect bars.
Your perfect bars.
Perfect bars. Meg, what do you find yourself when you take the time right now? Are you taking the time to do something? I know you got the cottage up in New Hampshire. Yeah.
Yes.
That to me, I love that you bought that place and you fixed it the way you did.
Because my bank account does not love that I did it. But I'm glad that Manny is happy about it.
How long of a drive is it to that cottage?
Okay, so my family and I have been waiting a while to buy this one cottage in New Hampshire that was basically vacant.
Yeah.
The owner had passed away, so we finally got it and we renovated it. And we started using it Father's Day weekend. So we've been there every weekend this summer.
Oh, wow.
So, but that's an extreme, like when people say like how balance, like how do you...
Yeah.
Which part of me thinks it's so overrated and it's really supposed to make us feel worse about ourselves because it's like, how do you do self-care? And I'm like, I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
So the cottage is like a total privilege to have a second home to go to when we can.
Yeah.
But I feel like, my business is 8 years old now, but it's really only been 3.5 years since I've had a team and an office.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think the business is really only 3.5 years old.
I know.
Because before that, I was very part-time. So I think it's funny. The other day, I was Zooming with my therapist. Shout out to therapy.
Very important.
And I told her that I feel like I'm watering, like if you think about like flowers in a watering can.
Yeah.
Shocking, I like analogies. I'm very visual. I'm like,
do
you see the flowers? Do you see the watering can? So I feel like if I'm the watering can, I water my business every day.
Yeah.
And I water my children every day. And then I've realized that then if I'm also a plant, I am brittle and malnourished and very dried up, and how that is not great.
Yeah.
And I need to start watering myself, for lack of better words. So this is great timing for you to ask me that. I have a lot of boundaries around sleep, and I'm prioritizing sleep majorly. But what I'm starting to do more is prioritize moving my body. Because I haven't really been doing that. And it's catching up with me in terms of health and mental health.
It's a bit.
I don't think you and I will like be perfect about it.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'm trying.
It's good.
I'm trying.
And that's one thing I started doing too, Meg, was I would really beat myself up about this, that, or the other thing personally, you know.
Right.
And I too Zoom with my therapist.
Nice.
It's
Go therapy.
Matt is a good guy. He's we talk about a lot of stuff, work, home, drapes, not so much, but he does like my jokes though, which is always he likes my jokes, which always makes me feel good.
But actually, we're taking a serious turn. I think the fact that I even make time for therapy and that you're saying you do too is huge.
That's huge.
Like that's in terms of taking care of ourselves, that's huge.
It's very important. It's very important.
I think being a business owner is really, really, really hard because it never ends.
No.
It's not 9 to 5. It is my third child. I know you have 3 child, so it's your fourth child. What were you thinking? I'm kidding. Not about your daughter, but about the business. It is nonstop. Even if you are taking a break from it, it's still in your, at least in my mind.
Yeah.
So whether it's therapy or going for walks or exercising, we have to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to burn out.
No, you're right.
And then the whole business is going to tank.
That's it.
Right?
No, you're right, Meg. You're right.
Maybe after we have therapy, we should talk to each other about what we talked about in therapy.
Maybe you should start coming to Lou the trainer with me. We could do that. He's the sweetest guy.
Is he cute?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What if Lou's listening and he's like, he's not saying I'm cute?
No, Lou is he's built like a Greek god. You know, he's like jacked and you know.
I'll be there.
He takes good care of himself, and Lou's funny because he'll say to me, "Hey, you know, I see him every other day, so he'll be like, what'd you eat yesterday?" And I'd be like,
boy.
Oh, shit. I'm like, okay.
One of those bars from Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't tell him about the bars. No.
Well, he knows now.
But I do tell him about the other thing I have on my desk right now is peanut butter balls. Yeah.
Is it like a protein thing, or is it legit? Like,
do you ever go to Press Cafe in Newton?
Yeah.
Needham Street in Newton or Needham Street in Needham, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. So confusing.
I love that place.
I don't know these balls you're talking about.
They have protein balls.
You might have to edit that out. Goodness.
When you walk in, they have a ready-made case refrigerator, and they have like celery juice. They have the protein balls. They have like yogurt. By the way, I bought a thing there one time called a fireball shot or something like
Manny, I mean, how many times?
Not that kind of fireball shot, but it's oregano oil, turmeric, ginger, something, lemon.
Was it disgusting, but you felt healthy after you had it?
Yeah. Vicky and I talk about it all the time.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right, can I ask you one more question before we have to go?
Of course.
Because I was thinking about talking with you also.
Yeah.
I was wondering like how you define success with your business. Because I've been thinking about that too, but I want to know yours because I admire you and your business.
Meg, for me, it's customer service it's in my soul. You know, everything about what we do, I think about customer service. I can't stand when we make a mistake and it lingers. I can't stand when we can't make something happen.
Right.
Like, for example, a home was under construction for 1.5 years, 2 years, you know, and the people are moving in. And we're always the last part. It's me, it's Landry Nakari.
Because none of us designers want you in while there's still dust everywhere.
Of course.
Yeah.
So success for me is when we make the deadline.
Yeah.
When it goes well. And not everything goes well.
No, we all are making mistakes.
Yeah.
We are humans.
Yeah. But as my dad always says, right? He says, it's not who makes a mistake, it's who fixes it. And he's right, because you're going to make a mistake.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do to fix it? So success for me is, I'll give an example. We had a house we did for a really great designer from the West Coast. She moved to the East Coast, and she's awesome. You would love her a lot. She's very fun, very warm.
Oh, cool.
And the family got automated shades through the whole house.
Yeah.
They were moving in, and the motors were delayed because they were Lutron motors. They were delayed, and we communicated this really well. So the homeowners knew, designer knew. The timing was just too tight.
Right.
I got the motors to come in early, and we moved the install up by about 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that to me, combination of the ladies in the office, the project managers, the crew in the back making the Roman shades, the company supplying us the motors that took motors they had off the shelf and gave them to us. That for me is success.
Certainly.
I honestly, I don't care about the money.
I know.
You know,
I mean, we all have bills to pay, of course. But I agree, it's not the driving factor.
Yeah. No, and I know you agree with me on that.
Yeah.
That for me was a huge success. We moved the job up. The people were in there. We put up temporary shades.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So they had some privacy. They had a beautiful home on the water, so privacy wasn't as big of an issue, but you still had to sleep.
Sure.
And we got, it was like 40 motorized.
Oh my God.
shades. It was a big.
That's substantial.
It was a big job. The people in the back here killed themselves to get it done.
Yeah.
But the seamstress the crew that do our Roman shades, they came in on a couple Saturdays. The guys that install, we sent 3 installers there. They spent all day, and that for me is success. How about you?
I really, similar to you, I want my clients to feel heard and supported and that we're advocating for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm speaking mostly about bigger projects like whole home renovations and new builds, which is mostly what we do now. I think oftentimes clients wonder like who has their back.
Yeah.
And I think interior designers tend to kind of fall into a closer relationship with clients, and that's not to offend any builder or architect, but it's a little more intimate.
Yeah.
So I think when a client feels like we hear them and we're looking out for them, that has nothing to do with design, right? I'm not saying like when we do a beautiful house. I think when a client feels really supported by us, is when I feel like we've done a great job.
No, I mean the project we did together in Chatham last year.
Yeah.
We're
shooting starting today.
Today?
Yeah, my team is in Chatham right now, and we're going to be there all week.
And you came here with me.
Well, yeah, I rearranged it.
Thank you.
Going tomorrow. We have an Airbnb. We're all going to
Really?
My team and I and the photographer and all these people. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you'll see that soon.
I mean, what a dream client. I love those people.
They're incredibly lovely.
Such good people. But there was a lot of detail to that house.
Yeah.
A lot of detail. And we figured out some tricky scenarios there, too.
For sure.
That one, for me, was a success. I know we had to do, I think, a couple phases of installs there, which, happens. But it was a success. When I went back there and we did, like, the entryway and... it was so good to see the client because you got to see their response. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, she's really happy,
But that's what also, that speaks so much about our relationship and why I love working with you is because I like when my clients get to meet you. But we also always tell our clients about you. We're like, wait until you meet handsome Manny and his team. So that's, I think, probably why the client wants to be there when you come in to see handsome Manny.
Handsome Manny.
And the work you do. But
handsome Jeff, too. Jeff is very handsome.
I haven't seen him in ages. So
you haven't seen Jeff? Oh, yeah.
No, because again, I'm never there. I'm sure he's very handsome.
I think he measures better than me, and I think he's more handsome than me.
So can we get Jeff in?
Yeah.
Can we get Manny
I think he's on the road. He's on the road.
Oh.
Meg, you are wonderful. I look forward to... We didn't get to talk about the future, but
that's okay.
One thing is for sure in the future is that you and I will be going to those events and having fun together for a long time. Yeah. And I am looking forward to making your designs come to life. And I appreciate everything, and I appreciate you very much.
I appreciate our friendship and our work marriage.
Our work marriage. Yes, for sure.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.